Oh, we're already recording?
We're recording? Okay. Hey everyone, how you doing? Today I am here with Miss Blake. She is an amazing content creator. She's also a Sagittarius.
It's like the most important thing about
Yeah, we're both Sages, so...
And from New York.
Yes, and from the motherland.
Mm-hmm.
So, today we're going to be doing a truth or drink, but this is going to be a little spicy because it's with can.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. It's a little if you know what I'm saying. So this is actually a microdosing. We might not be microdosing, but...
Just dosing.
It's... It is an amazing drink. This isn't sponsored by the way, I just really love this
brand. But hit us up if you want it.
Mellow vibes.
And it tastes good too. It doesn't taste like... It doesn't have that like weird taste.
Yeah. So, we're doing truth or drink with our can. You guys have asked us some crazy ass questions over on my Instagram, but don't worry, I did it all anonymously, so you won't have your handle flash across the screen or anything. But before we get into the actual video, if you guys want to check out Blake, you can find her at Blake Healy, right? That's your Insta.
Blake Healy
and,
on TikTok, but yeah.
Okay. And on YouTube as well, we just filmed a Vlogmas video, and we did trying out all of the Starbucks holiday drinks. So if you guys are interested, I will link her channel down below, and you could check her out, like, subscribe, everything. She's a really great person. You guys know I don't fuck with bad people. So, but anyway.
Yeah.
Cheers. We're gonna just be doing our makeup to literally sit in the house. So that's what we're getting ready for. And eating pizza, yeah.
I will say I did just get a peel. I didn't plan this video very correctly, so if you do see my face just like flaking off halfway through this, ignore it.
Just ignore it all.
Just literally ignore it. I'm in my
just
snake
girly
skin
things.
era.
Just
I'm in
girly
my healing
things.
era. It's fine. Yeah. So you know.
Okay, so the first question we have is, have you had a one-night stand, and how was it?
I've had I feel like a non-traditional one-night stand.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like I met him in a bar, I didn't know his name type thing.
Okay.
I did have sex with him, and then like I didn't talk to him after that.
Yeah, I've had a one-night stand off of Tinder back in the day.
Yeah.
I was on Tinder a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
No, I was running through the boys on Tinder for sure. Yeah, I met mine at a Chainsmokers concert.
Oh my God.
But then I matched with him on Tinder, and like that's how we actually like were talking a lot.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah. It's always fucking Tinder, man. It really is.
I met John on Bumble.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I love that. A Bumble success story. Yeah. For me, like it was Tinder. It wasn't great. Like I was just kind of like, this was a waste in my opinion.
Me too.
But like I've never felt bad about it because honestly for me, like and I've always told you guys this, like for me, sex is sex. For me, it's not always a romantic situation. Like of course it's better when it's romantic, but like for me, I'm just like, I don't care. Like I don't care what my number is. I don't care. And if you're ever with a guy or a girl or a person that cares, they're not the right person for you because no one should fucking care about that.
Those past partners are in the past for a reason.
Yeah.
You know.
But like I also don't know why, like for me, and you could totally be like, Nicole, you're fucking insane.
I will.
But like for me, like I like an experienced person.
Okay.
That to me, I'm like
you're not fucking a virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That to me, I'm like, okay, yeah.
Okay, so say like in like an alternate universe, you were single.
Okay.
And this guy was a virgin. Would you think so?
I mean, if I really liked him, sure. Why not?
No,
I feel like
you kind of like just met him. It was like
like
it
is
would
he
almost be like a
telling me
one-night
that
stand.
he's a virgin?
Yeah.
Or do I find out after?
No. Both scenarios.
If I find out after, I'm like, fuck. Because I'm like, oh my God, like what if I don't like this guy and I just had sex with him? But if then I would feel bad. But
no, he told you beforehand.
If he told me beforehand and I really was into it,
you're still down.
I would be down.
Okay.
I would be down.
I don't know if I would be down. I don't know. Like, oh man. I don't know about that.
I started following Blake when she messaged me that she lived at the time near my dentist's office, and I was in the dentist's office. And then I looked at her profile and I was like, oh, I like her profile. And I followed you.
That's so sweet. I love that. I love that. It wasn't creepy at all, but like,
it wasn't.
I'm at your dentist's office, basically. Like, look out the window. I'm waving to you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This next question is, how much is both of your weddings?
Well, I mean, I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but like
yes.
it's over what I would love to pay for it, to be honest.
I don't know yet either. I know like base prices, but
It's more than what I want to pay.
it's 1,000% more than I want to pay.
And
And that's even keeping my shit at the bare minimum. Weddings are so expensive.
I just think that weddings are too expensive.
Yeah.
Like, they're just too expensive for what they are. Like, I feel like if you had the exact same thing, but it was a birthday party, it would be 50% less.
Whoa, 1,000%, or just a party in general.
No, literally.
As soon as you say wedding, it goes up like 30, 40%.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, get your bag, but it's also like kind of annoying.
Yeah, no, there's absolutely some people who are worth the payment.
Yeah.
But just wedding planning in general, like, I don't know, has yours been stressful?
Oh. Whoopsie. I have a wedding planner because it's abroad.
Okay.
So that is like kind of what's saving me. Also, I am marrying a Virgo. So, I mean, realistically, John is doing like most of the wedding. And he's like making the PowerPoint presentations, and then he's literally sending, or like, he'll be like, okay, like let's go over it together. And like I'll like say yes and no to things, and then he'll send it off to the wedding planner. Like he's doing like 80% of it.
Oh my God.
So it's not that bad. Ask John though, I don't know.
I feel like mine isn't that bad either. Riley and I have done a lot of it together, and like we've just gotten lucky because like we've found things very quickly, and like we're using like Riley's friends and like my cousins.
I love that.
Wife's sisters
Yeah.
as our photographers. So like we've been very lucky with how easy it has been to find people, I would say.
I will say I'm jealous about that because like in Italy it's just like we're just going off of like what our wedding planner says.
Yeah.
And we're like, I feel like if we had it in LA or like something, it would have been like I would have known someone that would have known someone.
The next question for our truth or drink is body count. And I've actually answered this before on my channel with our girl talk videos. Honestly, for me, it's like somewhere between like, I don't know, like 8 and 15, somewhere in that
Okay, I would
region.
say between 14 and 18.
Okay.
Okay.
So like similar vibes. You're drinking even though you answered?
Yeah. This is truly like I think my first time doing my makeup when I'm high. Like my first time. And you saw my gingerbread house? I'm not okay when I'm high, but we're going with it.
First of all, you're fine.
Okay.
And this next question is, have you ever sent nudes? For me, that's a big fat yes.
Oh, it's like fuck yeah.
It's like one of the first things I did when I got a phone.
Oh, same. Absolutely. It was like
I think my mom like low key caught it too.
Oh.
Like she had said something like, I know what you be texting.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, well what else would it be then?
Yeah.
So we just ordered pizza, guys, and it just came, but it's not hot enough for Blake or I.
Yeah.
So it's in the oven.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Top 3 significant other icks. I'm cool to answer.
That's a good one. I mean I've already answered some on TikTok, so I'm gonna think of 3 other ones.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll go first for mine. But I think they're very minor. Riley's a saint.
Angel.
But there always has to, number one, there always is every TV on in every single room. That bothers me so much. It bothers me oh no, look at what I just did to my brush. I dunked it in eyeshadow.
I thought it was Ash.
Ash! Number 2 is I feel like sometimes he plays music at the worst times, like when I have a migraine. That's the only other, like that's something that I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm like overstimulated. I can't have music on right now. Like, I don't know why I get like this, but this is a very recent thing for me where I'm like, there's too many things that are on and it's loud and I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel good.
Do you have ADD?
I don't know. I've never been tested.
I have ADD and that's how I am too.
My last one, it's so hard for me to think of a third one.
I can say one.
Okay, go ahead. I'll think of my last one.
Okay, so John sneezes and he loves to sneeze. And this is kind of like a sensory thing. Like he will sneeze and like that's fine. I'll give you 3.
Wait, is he a loud sneezer?
Oh no, he just will go until he literally is like asleep. Like he'll go for as many times as he possibly can. And by the time I'm like, John, we came up with a rule where he only gets 10. Oh, and only. Like that's a lot of sneezes. But he will go for like 30 to 35.
How does he stop?
I don't know, he says it feels good. Okay, I have an ick. So also like when John will just like take all of my clothes and anything that's around and just like put it in my office. And I'm like, if it's bothering you that much, just like all of my clothes and everything and like any single thing that's out. Like if I leave a lip gloss out for for 15 seconds, and I go to the bathroom, and I come back out, and I'm like, wait, I was just gonna use this lip gloss. Where is it? And he's like, it's in your room. I put it in there where it's supposed to be. I'm like,
wait.
It's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 seconds.
That is my third ick for Riley.
I'm like, it's been 10 seconds.
When you move my things and don't tell me.
Yeah.
When I clean up.
When you clean. That is an ick.
Same.
I see my fiance
Yeah.
actually clean.
Yeah. No, I know.
No.
I'm so lucky, but at the same, I'm like, it's been literally
more the time
1
of like,
second.
I'm like, where did it go?
No, I know.
Like,
I know.
I'm like, I feel crazy and I can't find it.
And he's like, oh, well, I put it in your room.
Yeah,
and I'm
yes.
like, tell me next time. Tell me. Yeah, those are two that I have. I don't remember my next one.
Those are my 3 icks. So really, ultimately, you very much so don't do much to annoy me.
Yeah, honestly, angels.
So this next question is...
Are we drinking?
You're swimming with your friends and have to pee. Be honest, you getting out of the pool or you're going in the pool?
I'm going in the pool. I'm going in the pool.
Honestly, like, I have gone
Unless
in my
I'm, like-
own pool when I've been drinking.
Yeah, unless I'm
I
like,
have.
oh, I'm probably gonna get out in a minute anyway, then I'll like get out. And like, but like if I just got in and I was like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
I don't want
But
to
also,
go
like,
inside
you
your
get so
house.
comfortable.
I don't want to go inside your
and
house
then you're
and like, get
soaking
things
wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually even had friends admit to me that they've peed in my own pool. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay.
Penelope might have peed in your pool too.
Ooh. This next one.
Okay.
Worst influencer encounter. So like, I don't want to like have to name the person, but I can like talk about one of the worst things I've had. Mm-hmm. You're not. This was a very, very, very long time ago. It was one of the first brand trips I had been on, and I was the smallest influencer there, number-wise, by a long shot. And I even had people commenting like, oh, you know what? Now I'm just figuring out this drink is making me have so many realizations.
Yeah. Kylie Jenner in 2016.
I'm just like realizing things.
Just realizing things. This is the year of realizing things.
But I used to get comments even that were like, oh, why is she there? She's so small. Like,
You're
why?
kidding.
No. Like, I literally would get
Comments on your shit.
Yes. That's probably why I have such bad imposter syndrome and like think I'm not good enough for anything. But anyway.
That's for another day, but
That's another day.
You are worthy.
Thank you.
You're so worthy.
I was on this brand trip and there was like a person that was Snapchatting, and when it got to me, they had quickly moved the Snapchat.
No.
And I just felt like it was very much like, you're not big enough to be in my stories vibe. Mm-hmm. So that was the worst.
Mean girl energy.
Yes. And I already know the comments are going to be like, Nicole's using 1,000 transition shades. And to that, I have to say, I know. Okay? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm avoiding picking out an eyelid color.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta blend. Just gotta blend.
Okay, this one is, when did you lose your V card? Only they spelt it loose. I think I was 16 for mine. Like, just turned 16 or turns like somewhere around there.
I was 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twins-ish.
Prom night.
Oh, so you had a very...
a traditional.
Very traditional.
Well, like his prom night. He was a senior and I was a sophomore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know it was coming?
Yeah.
Like, had you guys talked about it? Or...
I don't think we had talked about it, but like, maybe like sexted about it, but like not IRL talked about it.
Okay.
But like, yeah, it was just like I don't regret it or anything, but it's just like funny because it's like such a cliche, I feel. Like, prom night.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you ever seen that scary movie, Prom Night with Brittany Snow?
I would never watch a scary movie.
Okay.
You're a scary movie girl?
No, but like it was more a thriller.
Okay.
It was more a thriller.
Okay.
But
I can't even watch.
You can't watch thrillers?
I can't even watch a scary commercial. I can't even scroll on TikTok at night because I'm afraid of those lives coming up there. They're
The
like,
scary lives.
Yeah, the scary one where she like looks like The Ring. Like, no.
Oh no, The Ring, that freaks me out.
Yeah.
The Ring was one of the first scary movies I ever saw.
In theaters?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then also just to make you feel a little bit better about like not being a scary movie girl. So it was the first time I had ever been to the movies alone with my friends. Like, meaning my mom wasn't there
She
to
wasn't sitting
chaperone.
in the back seat.
Yes. And so it was also with boys. So that was another major thing. That was like, oh my God, it was like our group of like boys that we kind of like flirted with. And I was so excited. And we were going to see the scary movie, and I remember being like, oh my God, we're 13. Like, we can just go see PG-13 now. Like, you know, whatever. I remember the movie lasted about 5 minutes, and I called my mom to come get me because I was so fucking scared. I was so fucking scared. I was like, Mom, you have to come get me right fucking now. I cannot watch this fucking movie. I think it had been like 2-3 minutes after the opening credits.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I remember
what movie was it?
The Exorcism of Emily Rose. The fucking Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Yeah. I would have done the exact same thing.
It was, to this day, like there was something that had happened where she woke up at 3 a.m. and like the 3 a.m. was the devil's hour or some bullshit in the movie.
It is.
And I remember to this day, I get scared waking up in the middle of the night looking at my phone because I don't want it to be 3 a.m.
I just
if it's 3 a.m. on the dot,
I just had this conversation.
I need to go grab my fucking crystal.
No, I just had this conversation like literally this week, and we talked about 3 a.m. the devil's hour, and then
the witching hour.
Then I woke up that night, which I never wake up like during the night, and I woke up and I was like, I can't look at my phone because what if it's 3 a.m. No,
like
I will never in my entire life look at my phone when I think it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, or like I'll be like, oh fuck, like there was one time I looked at 3 on the dot and I had to stay up. I was like, I'm staying up to at least 4 now, so I stayed up for an hour. I just stayed up for an hour because of some movie. Where something happened to her at 3 a.m.
You don't even know because you left.
Exactly. There was this one scene where like it was like scary, spooky, like blood came out of this person's eyes.
Okay.
And I was like, that threw me over the edge. That's the moment I knew I fucked up.
Yeah. No.
But my friends were actually pretty cool about it because I thought they were gonna be like, oh, Nikki. They used to call me Nikki I was Nikki back in high school, like middle school.
With an I or a Y?
With an I.
Okay.
And I KKI. Everyone called me that. I was not Nicole. Like, Nicole didn't exist until high school.
No. Did you like it?
I was in love with the idea of, like, a nickname.
I understand completely.
Like, I was like, oh my God. And also, I was big into the Real World, and there was this one Real World season where there was a girl named Nikki, and then there was a girl named Coley, and I wanted everyone to call me Coley.
No.
I was like, can I change my name?
Okay.
I was like, I want...
Coley.
No. No, now it sounds so like...
No, I get it. The idea of a nickname is so fucking cool. Like, Blake, you can never, like, nickname Blake. So it's just like...
Yeah, what would that be?
I have no idea.
B?
Yeah.
But then it's kind of like B is longer than Blake. Like the syllable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Blake is 2. Blake.
No, Blake.
Oh.
I think.
I failed English, probably.
It's not Blake.
Oh.
Like Nicole, Blake. Is it 2?
Are we done? Oh.
It's 1.
Blake?
Blake.
No,
Blake.
it's 1.
Okay.
It's
if
1.
You say so.
Riley is an English major, so.
Oh, okay, then it's 1.
100% 1. Blake.
Good.
Okay, cool.
Good. Yeah, so B. Yeah.
So B Lake.
Yeah, B Lake. Yeah, we're done. It's fine.
That should be your new Instagram name is B Lake.
Well, okay. Well, now that we're talking about it. So my screen name was Blake, but like spelled phonetically, so it was Bullache. So like maybe that's why I'm thinking Blake.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I had a few screen names.
Wait, no, I had probably like 50.
70, yeah.
I had my first screen name was Nikki Yankee because I was obsessed with the Yankees. Then it was like I had seen Mean Girls and on Regina George's shirt it said a little bit dramatic. Okay. Then I made that my screen name.
Yep.
Then I had like Nicole Loves to Sing.
Yep.
When I was in my music phase.
Yep. There's a lot of AOL things, but I think my first one was Monkey Butt 823.
I'm done. Monkey Butt. Did you ever have any of those like real eyes recognize real lies quotes in your like Instagram or what was it? Your AIM message bio? But wasn't there also like a bio
there was
too?
A bio. Oh, an info.
Info.
No, I was more on the like emo side. side, so like I would like
Okay.
quote like Simple Plan and like Taking Back Sunday.
Okay. Oh my God, Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah, that was more me.
You know, like this is like a random side note, but like you know that song that's like dee nee 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 nee. It's like a Christmas song.
Yeah.
Riley and I the other day we were in the car and I was like, we were like, this shit slaps.
Yeah.
Like we were like want to go like 100 on the 101, you know, like
Bells.
Carol of the Bells.
Oh,
I was
my
like,
God.
Riley was like, this should be the pump up song for the World Cup.
Yeah, that one is good. They need like a My Chemical Romance
What is
collab.
this? Oh yeah. Oh my God, did you ever listen to Papa Roach?
Yeah.
I loved.
Cut my life in. Is that Papa Roach?
I don't know.
I think it.
Riley, what's that? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Suffocation. No, but that is. Okay, yeah.
But then who sang that song? I tear my heart open. I saw
Nickelback.
my.
Like 3 Doors Down or Nickel.
No, not Nickelback.
It can't be Nickelback.
Oh, that is Papa Roach too.
Oh, okay.
Siri, who sings I tear my heart
It's
open.
later.
I hold my
It's Papa Roach now. I
What?
promise you, I know. It's called Scars or something.
Scars.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say Papa Roach wasn't like my go-to. But
No,
like,
it wasn't. But there
but,
was a
like-
moment where you know who I really liked? Green Day. You weren't into Green Day.
I wasn't really into Green Day too much.
Okay, I
wouldn't say they're,
really
like, a
loved
favorite.
them.
Yeah.
You should see when me and Blake go and listen to music in the car.
What do you guys listen to in the car?
Well, what I listen
John
to is
listens to
very-
Screamo.
No.
John listens to. She's a Screamo guy. John.
He's like,
There's
give me
multiple
a
times.
hell.
Yeah.
Give me a yeah.
There are multiple times where I get in the car and it's rah, rah, and I'm like, whoa.
Wait, Riley has a Screamo radio station too. You do? What's that shit you listen to? Some Screamo? This time will no. I love a day. No, who sings that song? This time will be the downfall of us all.
I don't know that one. I don't know one. I want to know it, but I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
No?
No.
No, you know who I also really liked? Paramore.
Oh.
And
Paramore
Flyleaf.
sucks.
I loved Flyleaf. Okay, this next question is, what's your fetish? I'm gonna answer.
Okay. Go for it.
Well, why is there a helicopter flying by?
We're gonna hear your fetish.
Yeah, the helicopter's gonna hear my fetish.
Literally.
So for me, I don't know, I'm very like, choke me.
Okay.
Very much.
Very like hardcore on the choke. Okay. I appreciate that.
Okay.
To make things interesting, I'm gonna drink.
I'm sitting here telling everyone
Open
my
water.
sex.
Open ocean.
Oh my God. Y'all better fucking like and subscribe. Okay, so this next question is, would you ever consider OnlyFans?
I think it depended on like what it was.
Yes.
Because like I'm not like gonna be like doing porn.
Right. I have to agree with that. Like, it really would just depend on what it was. But, like, I will say there are some people that make, like, so much fucking money.
Oh, I know.
And it's, like, insane amount of money.
Yeah, like, am I above selling feet pictures? Absolutely not. Like, I would absolutely, like, if I knew that I could make, like, literally $10,000 or $20,000 and just, like, take a few feet pictures throughout the day, sign me up.
I think I would, too.
Sign me up. Like, what's the harm in the feet? Like, maybe someone needs to just educate me, but, like, what's the harm in the foot picture? Like,
have you ever heard of Wiki Feet? There's, like, a whole website of, like, rating feet.
Yeah.
And they'll put, like, celebrities' feet on there from, like, the weirdest things.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, oh, you saw their foot in an Instagram pic. And they, like, crop their feet in an Instagram pic. And, like, they're, like, rating Kylie Jenner's foot, let's just say.
I mean, that's even going off of, like, what I would do is, like, if I'm already posting photos on the internet.
Right.
So, like, my feet are probably in pictures.
100%.
So why don't I just get my bag?
100%.
You know?
I think if shit ever went south, meaning like beauty's not working anymore, that's it. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'll do
Exactly.
I'll do anything once. I'll do anything.
She goes, I'll do anything once.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, your biggest insecurity. Do you want to go first or do you want me to? I'm like, I already know.
No, I've known since I was 2. My biggest insecurity is my body.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it's mental illness.
I
you know,
100%.
like I have body image issues and that is my insecurity. And,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I had an eating disorder almost my whole life, so like you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
But like on the outside looking in,
when I I totally
love your body.
Of course. Yeah, like I get that too, and that's what makes me like feel so, I think also feel so insecure about
yes
it. Because I'm like, I know that I have like a body that is like amazing and beautiful, and also like gets me place to place, and I should love it for that. And I think that that's what makes me even more insecure, because I'm like, I don't want to like say anything, because now I just like, I feel more insecure that people are going to judge me for thinking that.
Yeah.
100%.
For me, it's always just been like, I don't feel like I'm like sometimes I'm like, do I deserve this? I often say that. Like, so like, I guess it's like my, like how I feel about my worth more than anything.
Like imposter syndrome.
Yes, 100%.
Yep. We'll drink anyway, I guess. We'll drink to that. Yeah.
You guys are asking such good questions.
No, they're good.
Ooh. Okay, this one is, what's the worst date you've ever been on?
Think about it for a second. I really don't think I've been on like that many like
bad dates.
Dates.
That's so
like
good.
Traditional dates. Tell yours and then I'll.
Okay. So for me, I was out to dinner at Chili's. First of all,
I love Chili's.
I love their. You could get fucked up on their margaritas.
Oh, I fucking love Chili's. Their
margaritas are so good.
Yeah.
See God in that Chili's.
I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
So we were at Chili's, and basically I was vibing with this guy I met off Tinder. He had basically said to me like, yo, I don't want a girlfriend, just letting you know.
LA or like where were you?
No, in New York.
Okay.
In New York, yes. In New York, I was like maybe 21, 22. He had basically told me what everything was up front, and I was like, okay, I mean, I'm still down to like hang out and have fun, like type of vibe.
Yeah.
And
like he didn't want anything serious.
Right. And he was like, I feel like you might be looking for something serious, and then I was like, I'm not. Like,
laid it out front.
Yeah. It was just such a weird night. Like, I had ordered a Chili's margarita, and like, I guess he didn't know that it was like alcoholic. I was telling him like, oh, I feel like a little bit tipsy or whatever. And he's like, off your kiddie drink. No. Like, just was like kind of like rude. I was like,
what
no.
Was he drinking?
He wasn't drinking at all.
Okay. Like,
this is a margarita. He goes, I didn't see you show your ID. And I was like, do you want to taste this? Like, what? And so that whole night, he was just like very passive aggressive. We had been on other dates. Like, this was the last date we actually went on. So, because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
And so I had found out like after we kissed that he had like a stomach virus. And he was like, oh, sorry, like I just like I threw up earlier. Like, I'm sorry if I was off tonight. I'm just like, you just told me you threw up after we kissed. You could have just not told me that part.
Yeah.
And I would have been totally fine. He started sending me very weird quotes after that. Like they were almost like if you were to go on Pinterest and look for quotes. He would just like send me these weird ass quotes of text.
Okay.
And I would respond and be like, haha. Because, like, I didn't know, like, what to say.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my God, funny. And then just...
And how long did that go on for?
Oh, it was... He texted me a lot. I only answered maybe, like, 2 or 3 max.
Okay.
But I had seen him at a bar, like, later that year for Halloween. And I was like, oh, fuck. Thank God he didn't recognize me because I had on, like, a Queen of Hearts makeup. Like,
okay.
I was not...
Thank God it was Halloween.
Nicole. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, thank God I was Coley. And I was like, thank God that, you know, he didn't see me.
Yeah.
But that was my worst date for sure.
I don't think I really have had a worst date.
Well, that's kind of incredible.
Well,
what about, do you have like a worst encounter with a guy story? I don't know that.
Well, it's funny that I'm about to tell this story. My fiance is like 5 seconds away from me, but so basically.
Well, also shout out to our husbands / fiancés for like allowing us to be our crazy selves and also share these sex stories and date stories while they're literally less than 10 feet away from us. So thank you, boys.
So basically, this guy that I was talking to, and the sole reason that I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad about this, but he was like, he had like a check mark on Bump, like he was verified. Okay. So I was like, oh, like who's this guy?
Like a Raya moment.
Okay. And so I was like, oh, who's this guy? I saw that he had like 10 million YouTube followers, and I was like, like whatever. So we start talking, like I kind of like him, he likes me, and then so he doesn't live here, he lives in another state. Okay. And then he was like. He was coming back. He was here for the YouTube Shorts, or like YouTube Rewind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Shorts. I'm like, it happened like last year. I'm like, John. No, like, so he was here for a YouTube rewind, and he was like, I'm coming back in like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. So I was like, cool. For these 2 or 3 weeks, we like are talking, and like every time I say like hell, he's like reprimanding me. And like doesn't text me. He's like, I can't talk to you for the rest of the night. Like, and you know that like the devil says that, or like some, and like would just be like, wouldn't like let me say anything bad, like any curse words. He was like very religious, and so then we finally see each other, and for the 2 weeks, like literally,
he would hate me.
No, exactly. I was like, I like kind of changed a little bit, like I was like not like cursing
as much,
because like he literally would like not talk to me for like 6 hours, and he'd be like, that was your punishment, basically. He comes over. It's like been 2 weeks of us like FaceTiming, like literally like we're not actually dating, but like we're dating, kind of talking, and we go out to a restaurant. He comes back to my apartment, and like I guess maybe you could call this a one night stand, but like I talked to him for like a month before.
Right.
And then we're in the bedroom, and we are having sex, and he's like, fuck me, and I'm like, wait, you literally, I would get like in trouble for saying hell.
Oh my god.
So then after we're done, I literally say, what the fuck was that? And he's like, don't say that word. And I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, I told you I don't like cursing. And I was like, but you literally just screamed profanities in my face for like 20 minutes. That was the last time I talked to him. That was the first, that was the last.
Oh my god, I'm drinking for you.
Yeah, I was like, that was bad. That was bad.
What? Mm-hmm. Shit, you can write a book with your stories.
I know.
You really should.
I know. Everyone's always like, you need to tell these stories more often. And I'm like, I'm like, how much time do you have, guys? There's a lot of stories.
This one is, who's the worst celebrity you've ever met? I'm drinking to that.
Okay. I've never met a celebrity. I don't think I've ever met a celebrity, so I'll just drink if I can't remember, but I'll just drink anyway. But I don't think I've ever met one to the point where like I have
an opinion.
Multiple like words have said, like it's just like, oh, like passing by someone and being like, oh hi, but like not like a conversation or anything. So I'll drink anyway.
It sucks because like I also feel like they're allowed to have bad days, so maybe this person that I'm thinking of, like maybe they just had an anxiety day or a bad day. So I'm not like completely writing them off. That's why I'm like, I'm just drinking, y'all.
Right.
Because we all are allowed to have shitty days.
For sure.
So I personally love answering questions like this one because I feel like it gives you guys insight to like this job that we both do, and I feel like it's still such a very new
industry.
Yeah, a very new industry, like being a content creator. This question is, do you have to reshoot content if a brand doesn't like it? So I'm assuming they mean like when you do a brand deal, you get an inbound. So like for me, I've had to reshoot plenty of time in my day.
And some for not even a real good reason. They're just like, oh, we didn't like the shirt you're wearing. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with the content.
I had,
nothing to do with the content.
I had a brand once tell me that they didn't like the shirt I was wearing. But see, my managers will always say, like, if it's not in the contract or in the guidelines, then it's not a reshoot. That's like what usually happens.
Yeah. So it is good to have a manager that like knows that kind of thing. But I have had to reshoot multiple times. I would say like
same.
I would say I probably have to reshoot once every other month maybe. And sometimes it's just like you just have to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them it's my fault. Like I'm like, oh, like I didn't see that this was backwards. Or like something. But there is like the one
for sure.
There's like the 1% or like the 10% that's
for
like,
sure.
Definitely not our fault.
This one says worst brand you've worked for. On that note, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so this question, I kind of already said it in the beginning, but least favorite astrological sign.
Should we do like male and female?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I love that idea.
Okay, you go first.
So mine, female would be Virgo, but more specifically Virgos that are the Leo cusp of August. Those August women Virgos scare the shit out of me. And then for men, I would say very specifically men who are Sagittariuses.
Okay, I'm gonna say Leo men.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Leo men are a handful.
Yeah, kind of a tie.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say Libra women.
Oh, okay, I could see that.
Okay.
I could see that.
Yeah.
For me also lately I've been beefing with, not like actually have problems with, but like in my mind, Taurus women.
Oh, yeah.
And I have so many Taurus women friends. They're
mom's
like
a Taurus woman.
so many. And it's just crazy because lately, I don't know, I feel like they're very, very stubborn
Yeah.
and I'm super stubborn.
same.
So it's like,
Same.
I feel like we're both, when it comes to our ways,
Like
we'll,
this.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's like hard for either one to apologize.
Oh, 100%.
It's just like,
100%.
hell will freeze over before a
Yeah.
Taurus apologizes, aka my
Yeah.
mom. What's your mom?
My mom is a Capricorn.
Okay, what about your dad?
My dad's a Scorpio.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I am like, literally, it's so funny because I'm like, oh my God, like my dad met his match with me because like I am just as fucking loud and crazy as he is.
Yeah.
This next one is irrational superstition or fear. Do you
Okay.
have one?
Yeah, I actually do. It's very
Okay.
irrational.
Okay.
It's sneezing when I'm driving.
Wait, no, that isn't irrational at all. That's
good.
scary for me
Okay,
too.
it is. It's really scary.
I think it's really scary. I think that's terrifying.
It is. Yeah, I always get really scared. It's specifically on the highway.
Oh, the highway
I'm
is
like, "Ugh."
for me is like, I think that this one is a pretty good superstition, so I'll tell too. But like, I never tell people 100% of my business just because I don't trust anyone.
Okay.
There's very like few people I will actually tell things to. You're
Okay.
one of them. I'm very superstitious. Like you know
Like,
that
you don't
Julia.
think that something's gonna like come true, or like
Right,
what?
or
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're gonna give me an evil eye, they have
Yeah,
negative
yeah,
intentions.
yeah. Okay.
Like, so I'm just kind of like that, but also I have a very, very irrational fear that like, this is so fucking stupid. This is so stupid. When I was younger, I used to think, because I was so afraid of the movie Jurassic Park, I used to think that like when cars had really loud bass, that was a dinosaur coming to get me. And I feel like I still have PTSD from hearing really loud car basses. Like first, it triggers something inside of me that makes me feel like something is gonna happen.
No, that is definitely an irrational. That's the definition.
Riley is dying on the couch right now.
Did you know that, Riley?
Babe, your life would be so boring. I keep it so interesting.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I was gonna install a subwoofer in the car with that.
No. Like to this day, I'm like, oh my God, I don't like that sound. Like, I know dinosaurs aren't here, but
Yeah.
like, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this one. Who is the nicest influencer industry person you have met?
Okay, you know who I met that's really nice? I don't know. Let me know if you know her.
Okay.
Her name's Bridget. Her literal her name
Oh,
on
no, I don't think
Instagram
I
is
know.
Bridget.
Maybe
she was
I've-
just really nice when I met
Oh,
her.
I love that.
This is-
Oh, yes, I've seen her account. Yeah.
She's like and she's like married or getting married to that plastic surgeon. She's really sweet.
Oh my God, she's so pretty
I know.
too.
I know.
For me, honestly, I think Kristen Dominique is like one of the nicest industry people, and she's always like included me and been consistent always with me. So I would say her.
Okay.
And then if I'm gonna say like celebrity or like industry person, I would say it's a tie between Lady Gaga and Selena Gomez. Like
Yeah.
Gaga was really, really kind to me, and Selena was super, super kind with me, but I feel like I could bond and relate more to Selena because we both struggle so much with mental health issues.
Yeah.
So this next question is, who are hall passes for you and Blake?
I know mine.
You'd go.
Okay. Charles Leclerc.
Okay.
He just recently surpassed into #1.
Okay.
I didn't used to have him because I didn't know who he was.
Okay.
Because we just started watching F1. But for reigning for 15 years was David Beckham. There was no one that
Okay.
came above him. And now someone just overtook his spot.
Wow.
Yeah. What about you?
Okay, so for me, #1 recently has been Pete Davidson. It's like been mine for a while. I also really used to be Harry Styles girl.
Okay.
But then also, I don't know, there's something about Michael B. Jordan in my mind.
Yeah.
That just, that's my other one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's good. That's a really good one to have.
Who isn't your hall pass? Jeez.
Honey, stop.
Also, like very like you could definitely meet Pete Davidson in real life. It's just scary.
No,
Like, yeah,
no.
for sure. I think
No.
that's definitely happening.
No.
I'm not too worried about Blake meeting Charles Leclerc.
Yeah.
You meeting Pete Davidson.
No,
he's Charles.
honey, you're
Charles
my
is
boy.
single now, so watch your back. Watch your mouth.
I don't know if he's
So, watch your mouth.
So watch your mouth.
Can you grab me another candy?
Yeah. Yes, I can. It's a pun.
kids.
Do you follow Girl Boss Town?
No.
She's like a girl that predicts all like the PR things on TikTok.
No, I don't.
I'll send you one of her videos. But
Okay.
basically, she was making a joke about, oh my god, Pete Davidson was seen out with Emrata. Oh my god. She was like, no, guys, that's not gonna be my reaction. I'm gonna go ape shit when Pete Davidson pulls Simon Cowell. She was like, Emrata is his bread and butter.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, she was like, no, like I'm not gonna be impressed until Simon Cowell and him. Yeah.
I did love her. I did love Kim and him together.
I did.
I
did.
was
I thought it was
so
necessary.
in love with them together. Like I
didn't believe it for a while. Like a
Okay.
long while. I didn't believe it. I thought it
No,
was a
I
PR
knew
thing.
right away. I knew
Okay.
right away. I was like, they're gonna date. They're gonna date. They're gonna date. Or they're gonna fuck. They're gonna fuck.
Yeah, I mean one or the other.
Okay, so this next one, I feel like you already told your most embarrassing sex experience.
Yeah, that was it.
For me, it was just more like it's not even really that spicy. It's just like it was in a car. It was uncomfortable. It wasn't good. I could barely feel anything.
Yeah.
So I think you can get the picture from that.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I mean, we all have one, so
Yeah.
we all have a story.
We all have a story.
We do.
So this last question is, how much do I spend at Starbucks weekly? And honestly, I would say like I'm not going every single day, even though it may look like it on my Instagram stories, but I'm not going every single day. If I do go, I'm only getting a coffee. I'm not getting like 4 other drinks and like a culotta. No, culotta's Dunkin'. How could I? Oh my God, fake fan. Fake fan. I'm not getting like a refresher is what
Yeah.
I meant.
Yeah.
But I would say it's probably like maybe $30 a week.
Okay, it's not terrible.
No.
It's not terrible.
Maybe like 20 to somewhere between $20 and $30 a week, because the drinks that I get, because I bring the refillable stuff, the refillable cups, they give you money off if you bring them.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so
Eco-conscious.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
Starbs.
We love Starbs.
Okay.
But I feel like because of that, I do save some money. And drinks are usually around like $5 or $6.
I feel like that's like a normal amount though.
Yeah.
Because like you don't go every day, and if it's 5 or 6, so you go like you get like 5 drinks a week or something.
Something like that. Maybe 4.
Maybe 4, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like not that many. I think I do 4 as well.
Okay. So yeah, that's that.
And like I don't really drink alcohol that much.
I don't
Sometimes
either.
it's like you might spend this on this, but other people are spending this on like a drink out.
Right, or like there'll be a lot of times where like Riley and I just cook and we'll stay in.
Right. John.
We like matinees, so we
Yeah.
save money there.
Yeah. Yeah. Matinee. John doesn't like to leave Penelope at home.
I hate leaving the dogs.
So we normally like I would say we only go out to dinner like maybe once a month, and the rest of the time if we did order or like if we did get other food, it would be like that we ordered in.
Yeah. We love a good order in, honey.
Oh, we do.
This is like my favorite thing to do recently.
Same. I just
It's
put mine on.
I love to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, the Benetton, like please, it's so good.
I love it.
And it's interesting because I had this in my drawer for probably like a year.
And you
then-
never used it.
No, I didn't even open the
Did you
box.
see it going viral on
Yeah,
Tik?
and then I was like, wait, I have that. And then I went
Uh-huh.
and grabbed it and I was like, wait, I love this.
It's everything.
It's so good. This is also another TikTok purchase.
To roll?
This was like a viral lip plumper. It came with like this little guy and then another one that was a lip plumper, and this was just like the regular.
Oh.
What else did I? Oh, this Scrandy, this
Yeah.
lip plumper. What else did I get because of TikTok? The Charlotte Tilbury Magic whatever blush.
Yeah.
TikTok. Oh, the Say Beauty.
I love
The
that.
super glowy. Oh, the glowy super gel. That was also.
How do you
TikTok.
use that?
I just use it as a little highlighter.
Okay.
I love makeup. It's so fun.
It is really fun. Well, I think I'm done with my makeup.
Don't look at mine.
Yours is great. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
Okay. All right, sure. My first time doing my makeup high, but okay. And also,
You did great.
Okay.
You did good. I would tell you, I'd be like, blend
She
a
would help
little
me.
here. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and make sure you subscribe. Follow Blake. I'll link everything down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.